Looks like Teoscar is going to be a Dodger after all. We'll all get to the story. Just chill with me for a second. Also, another heartfelt message from Teoscar and two more pitchers signing up for the 2025 season, talking about the Catman, Tony Gonsolin and Dustin May. Get to those stories right away. Let's go. Dodgers Digest. Hit the subscribe button and let's get her going. All right, Teoscar. The big news: Teoscar, according to Sports Illustrated, is going to be a Dodger. Okay, it's not official right this second, but you know me, I'm going to cover it no matter what. That's the story. It's out of Sports Illustrated. Dodgers predicted to lock up the $90 million All-Star and a blockbuster deal. Now, $90 million. You may have remembered some of the shows earlier. I mentioned that it was somewhere around $75 million, but that was more like a 3-year deal. It looks like Teoscar is going to push for a 4-year deal near that $90 million. And if you look at what Soto's going for right now, that is a absolute lock to get that man in there. And they're predicted to sign him. Sports Illustrated, reputable. They bring the story, and happy to bring it to you. Let's talk about Teoscar predicted to return to the LA Dodgers 25 season. He did reject the qualifying offer, which was $21 million or something like that, for a 1-year deal. But Kerry Miller reported this for the Bleacher Report on that. The dude's a fan favorite. I mean, no matter what, Teoscar is a fan favorite, and the Dodger fans love the dude, right? He could do no wrong in their eyes, and he appreciates it because he's a stand-up guy. But now remember, the Dodgers have let some fan favorites go in the past, and I hate to bring it up, but, you know, you're talking about JT. Justin Turner was let go. Jock Peterson, huge fan of Dodger fans out there, or huge Dodger fans loved him. Cody Bellinger, still people are still bitter on the Cody Bellinger and the Corey Seager deal. So those alone do give you a cause for an alarm, I would say, a little bit, that what's going to happen with Teoscar. But look, here's the deal. I said it from the beginning that Teoscar is going to be a Dodger. He is going to sign a contract. The Dodgers aren't going to let him go. If you look at all the messages and all the forums and all the stuff on Dodgers Digest, I don't think there's been one negative thing said about Teoscar. Dodgers fans love the dude, and he is going to be a Dodger. I've predicted this from day one. We could even throw all these stories out and say we don't even need these stories because he's coming. And here's the deal. I'm going to cover this too. I've said that he's going to be here, all right? And a lot of people would send messages saying, Brad, business is business. You know what? He'll go where he wants to go, and it's all about the money for the players. Crap. That's a bunch of crap right there because not every player is like that, okay? You cannot put a blanket statement on every single player in Major League Baseball. That man appreciates what the Dodgers did in giving him a chance, and the Dodgers appreciate what he did for them. He's a stand-up guy. The dude's a Christian. All he wants to do is be a Dodger. He said it a million times. So anyone try to look a little deeper than business is business when you bring stuff up like that. That's your only argument. Well, you know, hey, you know what? And that argument may work 80% of the time, but there's going to be exceptions to every single rule. And Teoscar is not about just chasing the biggest money. And people are going to offer him. As soon as the Dodgers come out with that money, what, $90 million or whatever for 4 years, as soon as they break that information out, other teams are going to come trying to challenge him. But I guarantee this, he will become a Dodger and remain a Dodger. Trust me on that one. I'll drink coffee out of my shoe, a full cup, if I'm wrong on that one, because there's no way I'm wrong. All right. Sorry, rant over on that one. And it's official for the Dodgers. How about this little news? Dodgers make Tony Gonsolin and Dustin May contract moves. So they keep him under contract for the 2025 season, which is awesome because that is a start. But then you start thinking, well, hey, somebody's got to go, right? Someone's going to have to go. If you already secure Gonsolin and Dustin May, who is out, and odd man out, well, here you go. They're in, and it looks like Brent Honeywell Jr. and Zach Logue effectively are going to be free agents, and that's going to be the deal there. How much are those dudes making for a year, Brad J? I'm glad you asked that question. Gonsolin is $5.4 million, okay? $5.4 mil for a year, and that puts May's deal at $2.13, which is a nice middle ground for everyone considering both pitchers are definitely coming off injuries. But look, I don't think we've seen what what May can do. I really don't think that we have a big enough sample size to see what May can do, because I really feel with a 6-man rotation, that's going to cater to May, because I feel like sometimes he throws so hard that he overthrows for his size. So, and that causes injuries, right? So for Dustin, I think getting him at that price tag is a great price for a year. And Dodgers have a way of finding that, that needle in the haystack. And with all the pitchers and people coming back and the pitchers the Dodgers are looking at, I think that's a solid shore up right there, getting him in. And he has not proved himself, but he does pitch quite well, and he's a hard-throwing guy. And maybe, just like Walker Buehler, he got better after 2 surgeries. Maybe this Dustin May thing becomes quite the deal for the Dodgers. And, of course, today is Saturday, so we had to cover the Gonsolin story because he is the cat man, and it's Catter Day as far as Gonsolin's concerned. And I like seeing him on the team, too, because he's a mainstay. The team knows him. The players know him. He's good in the clubhouse. So getting those 2 guys, unfortunately, Honeywell Jr. and Zach Logue, they're done. They're free agents now. They'll be going somewhere else. But I like the shore up. It's official to make that happen. I'm glad the Dodgers did that, all right? So it's not the big signings that you want to have right this second. We want to have these big signings. But you know what? It all takes time. It's all a process. All right. And time for, you guessed it, Dodgers Digest quote of the day. And Dodgers Digest quote of the day, it is going to come from none other than the man, the myth, the legend, soon to be a Dodger again, Teoscar Hernandez. See, I rolled the R on that one. I did pretty good. Mike Nelson would be proud. Hey, you guys made this dream come true. Thank you for making me a world champion. That's how much I care, how much I appreciate everything that this organization and these fans have given to me. Yeah, that sounds like a guy just chasing the dollar right there. Yeah, he's just going to be a businessman. No way, man. The dude's going to be a Dodger. He's a stand-up guy. Every quote you see, everything you see, that's all he wants. Dodger fans love him. Yes, we blew it on a couple guys, maybe not blow it on him. Seager, I would like to see stay on the team, but, Bellinger was kind of up and down. I get that. But Dodgers have lost some fan favorites, but they're not going to lose this fan favorite at all. So mark my words. I will drink an entire cup of coffee out of my freaking stinky shoe if Teoscar is not a Dodger. Because you know what? Teoscar will be a Dodger when all this is over. Boom. All right? That's going to do it. Dodgers Digest, Brad J. Hope you didn't mind the rant. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notifications. That's going to do it. Remember, always remember this one. Think blue.